Mr. McCracken. I'm Noah Voigt from CNN.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Why don't you have a seat?
Thanks.
So today I'd like to ask you some questions on your organization and how you guys will switch from a focus on mainframe computing to cloud computing.
All right.
To start, as an industry leader in mainframes, what made your organization consider moving into cloud computing? And then additionally, it seems like it's a really hot topic lately. How did you realize that your old strategy was not working? And when did you make the switch to your new business strategy?
Excellent. I could see why those are some top questions there for you.
Yeah.
In 2009, we were spending $600 million on developing each year, with about $1.3 billion in cash flows. But we were still growing at 3 to 4%, while the market was growing at 7 to 8.
Wow.
Yeah. A little scary for us.
Yeah, not very good.
That's why we realized we had to change something.
Okay.
Our 30-year-old strategy just wasn't cutting it anymore. It had us locked down and siloed. It slowed us down and kept us from being able to effectively compete in the industry. What we needed was more agility.
Okay, you said your business was siloed. What do you mean by that?
Well, our different business units were kind of disjointed, not really communicating effectively, and essentially operating independently rather than as a group.
Okay, so you basically wanted to streamline your whole organization.
Yes, that was definitely a main goal for us.
Okay. So, what did you do to move away from your old organizational strategy?
We decided as an organization to move the firm towards our 4 strategic pillars. Growing the mainframe business, because that's what most of our revenue is from. Developing our software as a service offerings, leading in security, making sure that that's still strong, and developing virtualization products. A 5th focus area would concentrate on the cloud offerings. And this was decided because it would allow us to focus on what we already know and still deliver great services there, while also being able to explore innovative markets.
All right. You said software as a service. Can you really explain what that is?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. Software as a service is the idea of selling software as a utility service. You pay a monthly fee for its use. It's essentially software on demand. A good example is Amazon's web services. You can buy cloud storage from them as you need it without having to invest in all the infrastructure and management. You just get what you need when you need it.
That sounds awesome.
Yes, we're very proud.
All right. So I guess I've noticed a lot of acquisitions for CA Technologies from 2008 to 2010. What was the purpose of these acquisitions?
Well, we knew that we needed to strengthen our cloud offerings. We just weren't really keeping up. And we thought the best way to catch up and become a leader was to pursue this strategy. It's easier for us as a large corporation to acquire some smaller startups and build on their offerings rather than trying to do it ourselves. It would be much more difficult for us to start from scratch in the cloud market than to build on expert knowledge.
Okay. Did you have any challenges when you decided to acquire these new businesses? As opposed from starting from scratch in your own organization, you said it'd be more difficult. But would it? Did you have any challenges? I guess when you bought these different companies.
Certainly, yeah. Integrating a small group into a large group is never a simple task. There were disparate systems, different practices as far as how they went about conducting daily business. It's typical issues you run into with mergers and acquisitions. They really were less of a challenge to overcome, though, than if we were to try to build this whole infrastructure ourselves.
So ultimately, it worked out in the end.
Yes.
Okay. How did you actually know that your company was ready for the cloud?
It's a great question. We did some internal research to find programs we were using that were already cloud-based. We didn't expect to see too many, maybe 10 to 50 programs, but our research was shocking. We found 659.
659?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Shocked us too. Made us realize that we were already operating in the cloud. We just didn't know it.
Right.
And to more directly answer your question, it wasn't a matter of if we were ready. We had to be ready. Our competitors were already more agile in moving into this area. in order to remain competitive, we had to move with them.
Okay. Well, Mr. Newman, looks like we're out of time. So I appreciate your time. We'll post this online in about 3 weeks, but we'll send you an email after it's all edited and let you review it before we actually post it.
Excellent. That's greatly appreciated. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You too.